Ladies and gentlemen, we are live. What's up? How you doing? Welcome to live from my place. So, hey, so here's the deal. This is pretty cool. This is YouTube Live, which is kind of neat. There's about a 7-second delay coming in from where we are. I see CRZ Ninja Man saying hi. Genius Fish Sticks. That's pretty cool. Yeah, this is happening. This is it. So if I'm not looking straight here, I am looking. It's just blah 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 blah. Hopefully you guys can hear me okay. It should be cool. So I figured tonight. It is live, man. It is live. Nah, cool. People are showing up for this. This is pretty rad. This will be. I think this is recorded too. So Andrew's here, Aviv, Superfire, Dagwan, Mazen Kaiser, all the greats. Very cool. So the reason why we're doing the live thing tonight is because Adam had some bad memory, and we did the memory exchange, and it still wasn't quite right, so we're still waiting for one other thing to come to make his machine right, and it's just not handling live streams, and that's why we didn't have it last week either. But I was in San Francisco. So this week we can talk a little bit about what's been going on the site this week. I have a bunch of bootlegs that I bought in San Francisco's Chinatown that we can open together, which should be kind of cool. And whatever you guys want to talk about, there's a comment section right over there on the side. I think it's over here. Hopefully I have the right side. No, it might be over here. I really don't know. It's I think I'm backwards. But anyways, if you guys have questions and stuff you wanna talk about, we could totally do that. And we just hang out, shoot the shit, whatever you guys want. How's that sound? Does it sound good? See how many people we got rocking. Ooh, 18 people. Yay! Alright, so due to me being not completely sorted out with this, I'm not able to switch the screen. So maybe this is your clue to open CollectionDX in another window. We could do that, or we could do talk about J-Man. And Viv's got the Muv Loves. Well, unfortunately, Andrew, I can't pipe you in on this method. This is just straight up me, and what you're gonna get is what you're gonna get. J-Man got a haircut. We could talk about J-Man's haircut. That was pretty awesome. I had a beverage. Where the fuck did it go? There it is. Oh, I was also gonna draw tonight, so maybe we'll wind out the evening with me drawing a little bit. I was in the middle of drawing this guy. So maybe we could, work on this together a little bit, and you guys could tell me how much I suck. So who knows? Alright, so cool things in the news. Let's see if I should get the website up. We have some Masterpiece Transformers announced, which would be Prowl and Blue Streak. And kind of interesting that they spelled patrol wrong on the door for Prowl. So if you look at the news item, you'll see they have like Patorol, which is kind of messed up. But it looks really good, and this might be the first of the new car masterpieces I pick up, because it's pretty much like Adam's saying should have done a hangout on air. I have no idea what you're talking about. Yeah, so it looks pretty good, and they obviously released 2 molds. There's Prowl and Blue Streak, and Blue Streak looks pretty sexy too. And Blue Streak is actually one of the few G1 Transformers I still have, so it'll be cool to see him displayed right next to the other one. Other new things newsworthy that made me excited this week. Bunch of Revoltex, which you can really care about. There's a Godzilla, vinyl Godzilla that came with a vinyl tower, which is kind of cool, but this is kind of lame without me showing you the pictures, isn't it? It's seeing me just talk is kind of lame. So I don't know how we'd rectify that. Can I pop a desktop through here? No, can't do that there, can't do that there. This is all very new, so you'll have to forgive me. Mauled the man. Hey, it's Andrew. Oh, you guys wanted to hear about Miracle Productions, didn't you? I actually talked to the guy the other day, and I don't know if I can share news with you yet, but there is news, and it's good news. Basically, we have to check the Miracle Productions. Oh no, that's church. Anyone know where the Miracle Productions Facebook page is? So basically, keep an eye on the Miracle Productions Facebook page. You know, those guys who are doing the Voltron. There's going to be an announcement on that. So that's where the news will break first. It'll break on the Miracle Productions page. But essentially, how much can I say without getting in trouble here? I really can't. I really can't. Let's just say things that might have been an obstacle in the past may not be an obstacle in the future. I know about upcoming Miracle production releases. Church of Voltron, nice. No news on SOC Go Lion. I don't even know if that's going to happen. I don't know where you guys had this idea about Soul Joke and Go Lion. I would love to see one, and I'll be able to talk more about that in a little while. Not today, and I know it's kind of a tease, but it sucks knowing things and not being able to talk about them yet. So as soon as I get the go ahead to talk about some things, I will totally go ahead and talk about stuff. Oh, I wanted to show you something, and this is actually something. I got one of these, and Adam got 3 of these. Let me move this upside over here. Check this shit out. This is the Master Lighthouse for C-3PO. Look at this thing. I mean, it's for any 1/6 scale figure, but you know, it's this kind of cool, somewhat inexpensive display base that has these individual LEDs that are temperamental in some capacity. But it's kind of neat. Makes your 3PO look good. Got some strobes in the bottom there. Yeah, this takes your 1/6 scale figures and really makes it museum quality, which is kind of nice. So imagine all of these like in a row. That would be pretty sweet. And I think these are like what, $60 or something like that. Not too expensive. Just imagine like a whole shelf of these. That would be pretty cool. Angles.com to get those. So that is pretty sweet. I mean, it's really how this piece should be displayed. And what's really cool about this, well, it's interesting how it goes together because it's flat packed. You get it like in a box like this, very thin, you know. And you have to. There's the 2 pieces, top and the bottom, and then there's all these panels of. These are all acrylic, and there's a mirrored back. You can peel all the paper off the acrylic, and then you slide the panels in, and you rest on the top. And I'm thinking to myself, that's kind of a pain in the ass to take this out. But check out what they did. Is they made it spring loaded, so you can actually pull this down and just pop it out, so you can get easy access to whatever's inside. So that's kind of neat. I like the way that they thought of that, but it's not really immediately clear that this joint here is spring loaded. So There you go. So I thought that was pretty cool. App says you flip the switch, then touch the middle of the top and bottom on the front to activate it. Is that how it works? Is it touch activated? Really? Oh my god! I didn't know that! That's cool! Look, I'm just gonna be like, strobe light party. I didn't know that. I'm having too much fun with that. It's like a disco party. Another thing that's cool about it is it comes with USB cable. So what you could do is power it off of a computer. So that really allows you to kind of wire up this, remotely to stuff. Really neat. Isn't that? It's really cool. So I like it a lot. I think it's a cool purchase. Yeah, it's really good for your 1/6 stuff. I mean, you can take 3PO out. I have IG-88 sitting over here. He's kind of cool. You can't recommend it enough. I think it's really great. Imagine having a row of those. So yeah. Rock. Let's see, what else? What other news did we want to talk about this week? I'm going to scroll through the comments here. The base is actually called Master Lighthouse by Legend Studio. Oh, Vangelis mentioned this on a CV preview. Nice. Hopefully he said nice things, because he's a nice guy. Oh, sorry, I'm scrolling around. What is my favorite modern Go Lion Voltron toy? That's a good question. Crypto Man 40K. Jeez. Well, there's not a ton of modern ones. Oh, that really works out for my view there. I do love the Toynami Masterpiece due to its die cast, but I really didn't like the fact that it didn't shoot anything. But it does have a nice weight and feel to it. The other Toynami stuff, the vinyls are pretty cool. I actually really, really like this piece here. And I'm sure a lot of people don't, but I am a big fan of the overall presence of this bad boy. Just very cool to have. It's a giant very cool. We won't even mention the Matty Collector giant one. However, although I don't own one, I hear that the 6-inch or 8-inch one is actually really cool. Adam says it's really great. So, and from what I've seen, it's really nicely posable. So I'm all about that. Trendmasters, I don't consider Trendmasters a modern one, at least the diecast, because it's really just a repop of the Golion Popey one, you know, with some modifications, and it was kind of cheap. In some places, the paint wasn't quite right, and it was almost bootleggy quality. When you bought a Lion Bot, it was kind of like the same quality. But still, the fact that you could buy a die-cast Lion Voltron that was pretty much what you had as a kid was kind of cool. Not a huge fan of the other Trendmaster stuff that they put out. You know, like they had the larger plastic one. They had the smaller ones with wheels. They had they even had like the 6-inch ones were kind of cool. The plastic Voltrons. Those were kind of neat because they were very toy-like, you know. Crypto Man, that one there. That is the Toynami Shogun Warrior Go Lion vinyl. So it's like 24 inches tall. How's my picture coming through? Is this alright? Am I clear? Is that cool? I don't know. I haven't watched me on me yet. And I don't like the fact that I can see the time duration. It just reminds me. Oh, no, wait. Never mind. I don't know what I'm doing. Yeah, so other cool toy stuff that happened this week. Did you guys check out the the third-party power upgrade kit for the Optimus Prime. That was pretty awesome. Voltrex! Sorry. So here's the thing. I'm a few minutes behind when I get your comments, so I might jump off on a few things. But yeah, one thing that Trendmasters did do that was kind of cool, and I'll go back to that Prime in a minute, is I mean, they're ugly as shit, but the other Voltrons, like the Stealth Voltron and the Voltrex, uh, those were messed up, but I like the fact that they did them, you know? And the Stealth Voltron really warmed up on me over the years. I have one upstairs that like one of these days I will totally get to reviewing. But it's really awesome, actually. I didn't go in for the Voltrex. I think that stretched it a little bit far for me, but you know, who knows? You know, I mean, I'm glad they did it. I'm glad they took Voltron, and I'm actually kind of, although I didn't like the idea as much, I'm really kind of, I wish we had a toy of the newer Voltron that they had in Voltron Force. You know, I mean, just to kind of say you did. I mean, if it's part of the history of Voltron now, you know. Um, yeah, I am tired of Lion Force to some extent, but you know, if Bandai's doing an SOC of Go Lion, if they do that, I will be right in line for that. You know, so I can say I'm tired. Ooh, SOC Go Lion, I'm gonna be right there. I'm gonna buy that because that seems pretty goddamn cool. Um, but more vehicle Voltron. God, I hope so. I mean, I'm here I am breaking out the stuff, you know, but uh, the fact that this is, you know, that this exists is very cool. You know, like you know, and like I said, I feel kind of like somewhat like, you know, this was made with me in mind because it exists and I'm really happy with it. But yeah, we're gonna get this. We got this. We're gonna get the diecast from Miracle Productions. Like, where else is there to go? You know, maybe besides an SOC one. You know, I don't know. Yeah, art of modeling. I'll put the display case in the notes. It may take a little while for me to go get notes up because I don't know how this works with the recording. Hopefully, it is recording. It says it's recording, so we'll see. Uh, who knows? CRZ Ninja Man SD Unicorn Gundam Banshee was released today. Yeah, I'm not a big SD fan, and I'm not a big Gundam fan anymore, so that's probably not really on my radar. Cryptman got a leg part from my original Daruga today, replace an old broken piece. Interesting that you mentioned that. Oh, I had an email exchange with somebody, maybe it was you, I don't know, about someone asking me about paint to refurbish the head of a Matchbox or probably Daruga, you know, the painted BL shooting. He was basically refurbishing the whole thing, and he was asking me what kind of paint to use, and I'm like, dude, like, there's so many parts on eBay. Just go buy it. You know, it seems like there'd be so many pieces that are out there. There's so many lots out there that you're bound to find one that's complete. But he was telling me that prices for the complete non-broken Daruga parts or Voltron parts have apparently skyrocketed. And I'm not really surprised because, you know, the tires are rubber, the joints are very flimsy, that has that popey blue plastic that's very fragile. So that stuff is not really surviving the test of time. And as time goes on, you know, those pieces are going to get more and more valuable. So at one time, they were all over the place. Maybe now not. It's been a long time since I've searched for them. So let's see, what other things are people saying? Third-party Devastator, yeah. G Gundam's anniversary. You know, I don't like G Gundam, and I think I've said that before. But I think that's all all comes. I think G Gundam holds a place for people who discovered Gundam in that time. I think G Gundam is silly. You know, like I'm just not the Gundam world. You know, the Windmill Gundam and the Toro Gundam and the Mermaid Gundam, and it just doesn't seem like it fits into what I am into. And I don't know. I think G Gundam in Japan is really not looked on well either. So I don't know. You know, a lot of that stuff's driven by Japan, and if they don't give a shit about it, I don't know how much we're gonna see. You know, maybe it have to be like a real anniversary, like 30th anniversary or something like that. Eltron Gundam. Like I like the Wing Gundam stuff. Wing Gundam is cool, and I like the fact that the Wing Gundam made a splash and kind of rose the awareness of Gundam in the U.S. It was the right Gundam to do it. Oh, Andrew's talking about this Chinese Devastator, and if you go on Facebook and you go onto find the Robits group, if you're not a member of, you should. ROBITS. I think he posted a picture of it there. It is fantastic looking. This it's like almost like a third party quality, but not with the same finesse. I don't know anything about it, but I saw the picture of it today on Facebook and I thought it was awesome. Any thoughts on why most of Go Nagai's robots have been reinvented, rebooted, except for Grendizer? Um, I don't know. I think Grendizer is just due. I think it'll have its time. Um, I thought with the SRC Grendizer coming up, um, that was maybe for an anniversary type of thing or a rebooted anime, but uh, I don't think that has anything to do with it. But it is definitely due, and it's definitely something. Obviously, it's hugely popular in Europe and Italy and France and things like that. So if that direction comes from anywhere, it's probably going to come from there. I mean, fucking Jeeg was rebooted. Like Jeeg, who the hell cares about Jeeg? Italy cares about Jeeg like crazy. I don't care about Jeeg. Uh, yeah, let's think of some other Go Nagai stuff that hasn't been rebooted. Govarian, God Mazinger, um, Violence Jack, although not a robot. Uh, so, yeah, I don't know. There's no rhyme or reason. Black Lion. Hello, Prime92. Hello, Billy Jacob 20. Grendizer is really cool. I have a couple of new Grendizer pieces in the back that I need to review. I don't know if you guys ever saw these. Hold on, let me go get this. I haven't reviewed it yet, but Grendizer fans will probably like this. These are the High Dream Chibi vinyls that are they're like done in cooperation with this actually like Middle Eastern company, I think, and they're really awesome. I mean, I think those are really cool. So they have a Grendizer, and they have the Duke Fried, or Duke Fried, whatever you want to call him. The joints get a little paint sticky, but still overall very cool. And here's the coolest thing. If I can get it to work. It's rather tight. That's what she said. I should have got the lubricated helmet. Although that does have kind of a cool look to it. But that's not what I'm going for. Money, son of a bitch. There we go. So they're very cool, soft vinyl, nice little kind of cute representations of your favorite Gundam Guy pilots. I hope they do more. I totally get like a lineup of super robot pilots done like this. Totally old school anime style. Once again, this is stuff that maybe it's like spoiler alerts because I'll be reviewing them at some point on CDX, but it feels like I've just got so much going on lately that I haven't been able to sit down and review stuff. Yes, you can. It's easier to remove than it is to put on, but there you go. There you go. See, easy enough. But you don't want to display the helmet on because this is the kind of like rubbery vinyl that would probably fuse onto the head. The paint would melt or something like that, and so I wouldn't recommend storing it like that. But these are the chibi. God, I don't know what they're called. Go to the HL Pro site. They're on there. Hold on, I'll go find out for you. Catalog. Grendizer. This is the just says vinyl figure collection. So who knows? But yeah, they're made by HL Pro. So go check out HL Pro, and it's just www.hl-pro.com, and they're on there. Kinds of neat stuff. All the metal texts are on there, and good stuff. Dark helmet. So how's everybody doing tonight? What else have I got to talk about? Oh yeah, I was talking about that. So I shouldn't get that Valkyrie. I gotta see what you. I gotta go back down the thread. Someone's talking about Valkyries. I don't know. I missed it. Someone was asking about how can you tell the difference between the fixed version and the regular one. No idea. As much as I appreciate what Toynami has done, I treat any version as it could potentially crumble in your hands. But with an issue like Maya's Valkyrie or Alpha Fight or whatever, like those aren't, no one else is making those, so it's kind of the only game in town, unfortunately. So just handle them with kid gloves, preferably in climate-controlled rooms. Maybe insure them. Like I don't know. Open the Generations Thundercracker. Nice. Getting ready for BotCon. BotCon, I went to one BotCon in my lifetime, and that's probably the only one I need to go to. Had I gone to, because it was in Rhode Island the time I went, which made sense because Hasbro was in Rhode Island. And that was cool, but it was surprisingly how scarily narrow-minded it was. Like, I mean, you gotta really be into Transformers to dig BotCon. I mean, like, and nothing else. Because it's a giant convention hall filled with hundreds of dealers selling pretty much exactly the same thing. And there's very, very little chance you're going to stumble into some other Japanese thing there. So it's not like you go to a toy show or a comic show and you know, you're just gonna, you gotta really just be into Transformers, you know. And I don't know a ton about the drama behind BotCon, but all this shit about like not selling third-party stuff or um, can't sell drawings of characters. It's just like suck the fun out of it, like really. So that's my thought on BotCons. Aren't you glad I was able to chat about BotCon? Let's see. Talked about the. I didn't really talk about the power jet upgrade, but yeah, there's a. What is this company called? Fans Want It, FWI. It's got so many third-party companies. I almost half think they're all the same company. They just spread out under different names just to keep the Hasbro on their toes, perhaps. But Fans Want It is making a jet power upgrade kit for the Dark of the Moon Leader class Optimus Prime. And it basically makes Prime look like he did in the movie when Jetfire kind of became part of him. With the boosters, the wings, the foot, the leg armor, and all that. It looks really great. I don't know. I don't know what the price is on it. Let me look this up here. $100. I mean, if you really, really love that idea of the way he looked in that movie, that's the way you're gonna get it. Let's see, Godzilla 64. Yeah, we know about that. Super Fire Dagwan. Yeah, I mean that's cool that they're selling some figure arts, but dude, I don't need to fly to fucking Texas to get figure arts. It's kind of far for its common stuff. Like if I'm gonna go to a show, like I need people to bring their A game. I need to find cool stuff, and figure arts. I mean they're cool, but it's not like all right, great figure arts. All right, what else you got? Bring it on. I much prefer like a dedicated like anime convention or a collectibles convention or something like that. What do we want to do? Do we want to break out the bootlegs for a little bit? Some of these have not been opened. I don't know how you guys feel about that. I'll wait for you guys to say yay or nay to what you think about that. We could do boots. We could do watch Josh draw. We could talk about Transformers. We could talk about Toy Fair. You guys can continue to ask me questions about stuff that I don't know. I could break stuff under the table here. All right, this is a bootleg that I'm breaking. All right, you guys want to know? I got 3 for bootlegs. All right. So some of these you guys may have already known about. You just gotta give me a minute because I gotta put this back into its way that makes it interesting. Okay, and then I will share. So, uno momento, por favor. This goes here. I do kind of feel like I'm spoiling stuff for you guys. That's the only big concern is I feel like this is stuff that you won't be able to see otherwise. The fuck was that? Sound is back. Good. Nice. Alright, I just gotta reload this real quick. Alright, we good? We think we're good? Do you see me now? Can you hear me now? Alright. I lost all my comments because I reloaded my page. So you guys have to like re-comment all the cool stuff you were saying. So this is this we're talking about bootlegs, right? All right. Somebody comment something so I can see if you guys are actually making comments again. Because I don't know what happened. I want to make sure you're still there. Alright, cool. You guys are good. Yeah, sorry, man. You guys are awesome. Alright, we'll get the hang of this. We'll figure this shit out. So this is, I think, from Jetman, I think. Hold on. Tell you in a second exactly what it's from. Yeah, Jetman. And this is a combination of Jet Icarus and Jet Garuda. Okay? But I found this on I was in Chinatown and I'm looking around all these crazy little Chinese gift shops. And a lot of them have just like basically Transformery stuff or the same kind of, just the same, like, you know those cards that have like the mini Devastators on them and the mini Bruticus's and things like that. So they had all that, and I'm digging around. I didn't find anything, and it's like, oh, there's another pile of toys under there, under this cardboard box that had dust and shit all over it. And he goes, oh, those are all $6 each. And I found this guy on a giant card. It was, you remember those like those blue like Air Force Warrior cards, you know? So this actually isn't a bootleg of the DX. This is a bootleg of the Pla Deluxe, which is that shitty plastic one. There is no no metal in it at all. I mean, it's hollow as shit. It's really really crappy. And we're gonna I'll dive into the crappiness here in just a second so you can see what's doing. It's basically a parts former. You just kind of take apart stuff, and you get this thing. Kind of does. This is an ugly motherfucker. Hold on, I'm working on it. Is the sound off again? Ah, shit. Hope I don't break that. I keep seeing, Chuck, I keep seeing your name there, and I keep thinking it's Chuck Palahniuk. So, I don't know if you get that, so if you do, sorry. So it's a Jet Icarus, and it's got these little fists that kind of fucking snap in really hard. Alright, so you get this like kind of like dopey, you know, welfare robo, you know? So you got him, which is crappy, and then you have the Garuda part, which kind of comes like this, and then there should be a head or something under it. Come on, go bootleg power. Ah, motherfucker. Alright, well, you get the idea. That's kind of what the Garuda looks like. Kind of a Sphinx looking guy, you know. But he does combine. Let me see if I can figure this out. So I haven't actually combined him to Great Icarus yet. So we're going to do a little search here and see what it's supposed to look like and see if I can make it look like that. Alright, so I'm going to guess the answer is going to be no to making it look like it's supposed to look. So the idea is that this has got a little, you know, it's got a little mask at the top there. That, oh shit, that comes off. And then this. Nothing's doing what it's supposed to. It's supposed to get combined into the big thing, but really all I'm getting is like this. And I don't think that's how it's supposed to go. Although it could be cool, you know, I don't know. You do that, right? Now here we go. That is actually kind of cool looking. These legs come off? Like, I don't know. Yeah, so, piece of crap bootleg. So what else did I buy? Alright. This thing's cool. Battery operated space car. I bought this because it looks rather Zoids or Star Wars like. And I love the art on the back. Like, come on, how awesome is that? Well, I just saw a comment. Josh trims BB on his chin. He could pull off an awesome cosplay of Riker. Yeah, I don't know if I'm doing any. I don't think there's any Star Trek cosplay in my future. You know. But yeah, this thing is cool. $1.99. It's from Shitty Little Shop in Chinatown, made by Happy Toys. 2 different models. Collect them all. Well, all meaning 2. Oh, let's take it out and see. See what it's doing. See what my $2 got me. Oh, it actually smells like cancer. But it looks pretty cool. Movable parts. They weren't lying. The parts are movable. So very cool. Window doesn't open. It needs like a cool silver Zoids pilot. I'm not going to put the batteries in to test it, but supposedly they can see like a, I don't know if you can see it through the video. There's like a Christmas light bulb in the blue cockpit. You probably can't see it, but like I don't want my house to explode, so I am not going to turn that on. But yeah, cool. $2. You know, worst ways to spend an afternoon in Chinatown. This one I'm not going to throw across the room because I like it. Back into the box. Alright, believe it or not, I do have more. Oh, here we go. I got something for the Gundam fans. What do you think of this bad boy? So these, I feel like I should know what Gundam this is, but I don't know. Once again, $2. Remember, kids, toys are made to be opened. Although you really shouldn't open these without protective gloves. Holy shit, there's a light in these. Ah, fuck. Dude, that was bright. I kid you not. Shit. So, how did you lose your eyesight, Mr. Bernard? Yeah, I fucking flashed a bootleg Chinese Gundam LED in my eye, and fucking blinded myself. Dude, I still have a spot in my eyes. Jesus Christ. That's aside from the blinding nature of the toy, it's actually pretty cool. You know, it comes with a somewhat posable. Comes with a removable shield and weapon. I don't think it had a disclaimer that don't point that shit directly in your eyes. Discount laser surgery, no shit. Does it say anywhere on the packaging that the caution, this big fucking light in here, don't put it in your eyes? No. Warning, choking hazard. Whatever. So yeah, that's kind of neat. What else do I got? Oh, this one's cool. Monster Dinosaur with pullback action. Pull back and go action. So let's check this out. Let's see what's going on here. This is sexy. Look at this thing. That is awesome. I'm really happy with this one. This looks a lot like the Imperial rubber Godzillas that they made back in the 80s, and they all look like they're wearing like hooker horror lipstick. You know, like they just went and you just kind of slathered it all over. Nicely made. Creepy ass, you know, expression on Gojira. Does the aforementioned... Oh shit! It does work! Oh, alright, hold on a second. Ready? You're gonna just be in heaven. Come on! Who doesn't want that? Oh, Jesus Christ. I'm so happy I bought this. God, I'm such a child. Yeah, so, dude. $1.99. Chinatown, San Francisco. I should have bought more of them, but I didn't have the room. That would have been really cool. This thing is great. The art's awesome. Yeah, super stoked about that. Can you still hear the high-pitched whine in the background? That's the cooling fan on the machine that I'm running this on, so sorry about that. Is what it is. Alright, next. What do we got next? Oh yeah, there's more. DJ Quack Quack. No DJ Quack Quack. This thing. Copterbot Rescue Transformable. So, this actually contains die-cast metal. And in every person's toy opening arsenal should be one of these bad boys. A hobby knife, X-Acto knife. Love these things. Lets you effortlessly. It's like this is like just a crappy bootleg. Why am I taking such care with the packaging? I don't know. Dude. Okay. It's got die-cast, so we know die-cast is good, right? It's heavy as shit. But check out the day-glow neon colors underneath this. That's like fluorescent pink. I don't know how well it's coming across on camera, but that's like fluorescent pink and fluorescent green. Oh, this was a good trip. This is high quality. This is nice workmanship. Twist ties. The bane of any Transformer collector's existence. Wow. So, metal on this is this whole nose, the whole body here, and the whole tail. all metal. Little landing gear, and the fin sort of spins. All right, let's transform this bitch. Step one, you open it up like a Pac-Man. Ah. Yeah, Andrew, didn't you have like trucks that did that? They're like, rah. It's a 90s kid thing. Alright, you do that. Oh, and then the hands come out here. Okay. And then the legs come out. Look, it's Gerwalk mode. Oh, even the hinge is metal. Nice. This is so dorky. I love it. Oh my god. This is brilliant. Brilliantly bad. And that's it. That's awesome. I mean, ideally, like, if you're a robot, like, you want to still have this on your head, you know? That is all kinds of cool. And look at the profile of this thing. It's just nuts. Like that's where it just falls apart. Like, what? What's going on? But yeah, I love the stupid naivete of the design, and it's very metal. So metal is good. You know, it's convenient, like for it's got like a handle, so you can just kind of like fly it around and do that. Shit stands up on its own. I mean, that's nothing to sneeze at. What did I pay for this? $12. I got this in the Japantown Mall in San Francisco. This is made by Flying Dragon Toys Manufacturing Limited in China. And it's patented. So yeah, bitchin'. Alright, so that's that. I got a couple more. What, two more? Two more. I got two more. I gotta try to transform this back because it's not going in the package. I'm really impressed with the amount of metal in this, which is really nice because you know how I am with the metal. I mean, there's something to be said for something that you can transform in 2 seconds and looks decent, you know? Seems like a very 90s kind of thing. Alright. Oh, and the box reminds me of like Machine Wars lettering at the bottom. Why am I singing Afro Circus? I don't know. Back in box. Shit, what'd I do? There we go. Alright, we'll do this one next. Although I kind of wish I took a picture of the box first, because this one doesn't look like it'll... This one looks like I want to actually keep track of. Insectbot. And this is one of the interchangers. The same line of toys that had Loco Squad, and these were big in the 90s at flea markets, late 90s, early 2000s. I don't know that I'm going to tear this one open right now. Goddamn cool looking though. But you can see all the bugs on the back. This is the only one they had, otherwise I would have bought all of them. This was in the same shop as that Jetman robot. So I'm going to save this one for a review. Alright. Is Andrew still watching? Because this one's for him. He's still watching. I don't know if he is. So if you're not, then you missed out. Right? I found this at a flea market in Alameda, California. And I've known about this piece for a while because Andrew actually has it. But I had the helicopter and jet combination in the past, but I never had all the stealth and the bomber. So this is another one that I don't know, like, should I open it now or should I wait? Because I thought that Andrew would do it. Yes, these combine. I'm not just going to show you pictures of jets that don't do anything. Well, now I have to show you. So here we go. Oh, you know what? I can show you the picture on the side. Maybe. But they're goddamn cool looking. Oh, so you can see it like there's that one and that one. But yeah, you know what? I'm gonna open it up because really, what the hell else do we have going on? Nothing, right? We got nothing going on. Not only are they combiners, my friend, but they have metal in them. Smells a little like cat pee. Just saying. You know, I bet you I could stealthily I may be able to reseal this. And these are the non-die-cast versions. Oh, and it instantly fell apart in my hand. There are die-cast versions of these. This is not it. Oh, they smell terrible. They smell like dust and shame. Wow. Fuck. Alright, but we soldier on. I feel like I'm like giving a C-section to like a doll. Like I'm taking these out, and I'm like half this. Oh my god, that's so shitty. Half the stickers are coming off it. All right, almost there. This boy. This guns. Alright. Fuck this shit. It's going down. Yeah. It feels. You don't even know. That feels disgusting. Alright. We have stuffy jet. Don't smell. I don't know how you enable automatic updates on comments. Mine does on the administrator view. I don't know how you get that to work. I'm new with this. I only work on the internet. This is the Warthog. Kind of like, it'd be cool if it was metal, like, and I could tell like where it was metal. This is I don't know, stupid jet robot. And oh my god. You know, like, ever like spray paint something with like gritty sandpaper? I mean, gritty spray paint, and just like that's. Oof. Dude, I am gonna need to get a shot after this. Alright, so if I remember right, the way that these work is one becomes the top part, and one becomes the bottom part. And they're all basically molded off of the idea of these toys by Wing. It's before your time, kids. And all you do is just kind of put this shit up here. It folds. And then you have, I don't know, leg bot, or whatever you want to call them. Like, I don't know. Here's the leg. And then, if this was a cartoon, it'd be a shitty docking sequence. But that goes up. Something just fell off. Oh my god, I need a bath. Seriously. That wasn't supposed to happen. Then there goes another sticker. And what a surprise, the holes don't fucking fit. Oh, there we go. We're getting there. You need to go like that. Okay. Dude, no shit with the fingers near the mouth. I almost did too. This is Polyfect, is this particular company, but it's just a distributor, you know, from 9 million mold variations ago. Just some name for like a shill company. Is this supposed to go someplace? I don't know. Alright, so that's that. I keep doing that, man. So it's kind of fucked up. But I do remember back in the day having a nice quality version of this with metal. And like I said, I think if Andrew is here, I think he still has them, and I want him to review them, but we'll see. I like the feet look like elf shoes, you know, like Lollipop Guild kind of like Keebler elf shoes. Yeah. Alright, whatever. Maybe these go up. No. Look, it's articulated. Alright, so that's that one. And there's a gun, which... This gun is interesting, because if you look at it, it actually seems to resemble a Macross Valkyrie gun. Kind of has the fin, the trigger is the same, like an SD Valkyrie gun. It has a little trigger here that is a separate molded part, but there aren't any missiles, and none are included. I don't know if there's a spring in here or not. So that'll attach to this. Oh, shit. Fuck. It really is shitty. I mean, yeah, it looks okay, but this is gonna go into the box of shame. I do have a box of shame for like bootlegs that I've bought just because I wanted to review them, and then like I can't display them. You know, like what are you gonna do? So they just go in a. They put them in a Ziploc bag and they go in a box. One of these days, maybe I'll just like raffle off the box of shame. Thing is, though, there's probably like some kind of safety warning that I'd probably get sued for sending cancerous substances across state lines. But yeah, so that's alright. He looks alright, you know, I guess, from a certain angle. And there's a piece here. I don't know what it does yet, so we're gonna figure this out. I don't know which guy it goes to. So the other robot is essentially the same transformation. Alright, so the wings go back, and the legs just fucking stay there. Alright, good. And then this guy's a little more compact. More challenging. Ah, I see you now. Alright, so how do you... There we go. Let's come down. Does it pull out? That's what she said. The fuck is that? I think that's not right. Oh, alright, I got it. We're getting there. Oh. Figuring it out. Fucking instructions are for pussies. Alright, I gotta say, I like this robot mode. Oh, shit. Until I broke it. It's kind of cool. Kind of like that. Oh. You gotta stop doing that, though. That's annoying. What is a way to stop that? You can be excitable, robot. Is your landing gear up, or are you just excited to see me? Alright, I know that was bad. Sometimes you gotta just take them as you get them, you know? Later, Super Fire Dogwan. See you around. Hope you guys enjoyed this. He has a gun too, which I don't know if this gun is reminiscent of anything. Perhaps you guys will recognize it for something that does not come to mind at the moment. It does fit into the... Oh, shit, I just broke this robot crotch. There we go. So yeah, that's that guy. Cancerous is all get out. Really nasty. So I gotta find out what this is. So this piece was in here too. It's green. We've got a couple holes on it. And I don't see it used on the packaging anywhere. So I don't know what the hell it is. I got nothing. Don't know what it is. It kind of looks like you could maybe take the weapons and like stick them in that, maybe? I don't know. There, I'm breaking stuff again. No, that won't work. I don't know. So if you guys can identify this piece, let me know what the hell that is. Because I do not know. That goes on the chest of the jet helicopter robot. Well, like, that? I don't know. There's work here. Whatever. I need like a thing of that sanitizer or something. So that's about what I got to show.